Welcome to our channel, Sister Malaika. And today we are privileged to have with us Iseren, who is going to share her experience in religious life. From our previous videos, we have been hearing how Christians have misconceptions about the ex-religious. But today, we will be privileged to hear from the horse's mouth, the one who lived it a life, and now she's here. I hope we shall enjoy her story. I'm also eager to learn from her. Welcome, Iseren, to our channel today. And I would like you to introduce yourself to the viewers.
Thank you very much. I'm called Agnes Iseren. I'm an ex-sister and still I'm out. Life has to continue.
Exactly. Thank you so much, Iseren. So, on to my first question, I would like you to tell us how do you come to know that you are called? How do you separate yourself from other girls? How did your call come? Like, tell us about your call, how it began until you entered into convent.
Thank you. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. I was in primary school. That is some time back there in the 90s. I learned in a boarding school, and we have a convent near there, the Little Sisters of St. Francis of Assisi. We could go to church on Wednesdays, and then the sisters on Saturdays could call us to go and wash the clothes of the church, and then also to iron them. Then my vocation strengthened. When I was baptized, and then I got confirmation. I saw myself just going, even sometimes when you are for mass on Wednesdays afternoon, my uniform was torn in the buttocks behind there. Then I had to go and carry that sadaka, the basket of sadaka. I knew I'm going to the church. I'm for God. I have to be in the church to participate all those things, activities. With my whole heart, I was in the church. So as the sisters called us to go and wash the clothes of the church and for the fathers to say mass, there now my vocation strengthened. I said, I have to be a sister. I have to be a religious nun. From there, after confirmation, I went to secondary school. I also joined YCS, that is Young Christian, and Young Christian YCS,
Students.
Young Christian students. I was also a treasurer. I was chosen a treasurer, given gifts. We prayed, we did everything, went to the stations, even in the church. We had to receive. Sometimes when we had adoration, from there even Father could give us the YCS leaders, to go and do what? Give a homily, preaching, encouraging other students.
Okay. Wow, that was a good school.
So I said, yeah, that's now secondary.
Okay,
Secondary.
That's secondary. Okay.
So I said, I have to be in the line of the convent. Because even the secondaries, I went again to the sisters. That's Sisters of Mary of Kakamega. That is in Nangina Girls.
Okay.
It's now the school St. Cecilia.
So from there now, after high school, how did you now like decide to go to convent?
Yeah. After high school, I finished. Then a sister came visiting home. But still, we had some priests and the seminarians. We were just encouraging ourselves to go to the convent. I will go to the seminary, something like Ivo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So after school, I was told stay life outside school. Outside school is when you will know whether the really life, whether you want
that call.
whether you want to go to the convent or you want to get married, get friends, talk with friends like that.
Okay.
So we were being called for seminars, religious seminars. That's what they call come and see. So we went to come and see, that is it. After come and see, then the sister visited my home. After visiting my home, and then she told me, go first and have, Sister Francisca came home and she told me that it is good to have a course, not just from school to the convent.
Okay.
So I went to the catering school. That's LUAC Catering School of Homecraft. It's called LUAC Homecraft.
Okay.
It is for catering, hotel management. So after that, Sister Francisca came. We finished. She took us, taken to Nakuru to do some courses, office management, office practice, and computer. Then we went to Nairobi to join Formation House. Yeah.
Wow, that is how simple it was.
Yeah, it was simple, but there was a struggle here and here. There were some challenges, like bus fare, like a place to stay. But the goodness, Sister Francisca had a lot of money. She was given money to come and get African girls.
Okay.
So to find us very ready, she could take us to seminars. After I've joined, she now organized seminars like St. Mary's in Bomet. We go there, talk to the students, secondary students.
Oh, we're talking of Sister Francisca. Who is this Sister Francisca?
Sister Francisca, she's called Sister Francisca Kians. She's the vocation and director and meta. Vocation and meta for the Sisters of Charity of the Incarnate Word.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
She's the one who came. She was down to earth. She loved everybody.
Okay.
Everybody. And she had her advice very straight, telling you, asking you, how is your heart? Are you called to the religious life? Like that. She could give us books to read. She could even give us spiritual directors, people to talk to us, to encourage us. And then she asked us, have you understood? Is it okay for you? Like that. But she really knows how your behavior is, if it is towards God. Because even myself, I said, I just want to be close to the house of God. I want to be praying. I want to be serving the people of God. That's now in ministry.
Yeah. Okay.
For sure, my heart or my head, my thinking was not in the marriage life. Because even I had my boyfriend. Even he told me that, Justy, you go, I will pray for you to succeed, to continue. And then he told me something, a secret, like that for him, he wanted to get to marry. Then told me that my first child, or if I get a child, I will name your name. I will give her your name. And in fact, it came true. There's Agnes, the firstborn to George.
Okay. Now, Agnes.
Yeah.
Tell us the first day, like when you moved from your home. Give us the journey from your home to convent. How was it like? How do you tell people at home, now I'm going to be a sister? And how does the family react to that? And how is the journey? Do you feel like I'm leaving my people, or do you get excited you're going to become a sister? Tell us, take us through the journey.
Oh, thank you very much. You have reminded me. Hey, when Sister Francisca came, she that all to have to visit the people at home, the girls at their home. Yeah, she came there. My family members, we all gathered together. I don't know the camera was from where. Those granaries of traditional deities, we all took their goats. What? My father, my brothers and sisters, all we took for photos. Yeah.
Okay, you have them.
Yeah.
I wish you brought them.
You are reminding me something nice. Tell you, Sister Francisca, is there. She's there at home.
Mm-hmm.
We had our photos. She had to eat whatever we gave her. It's good that we cooked the eggs, but she ate these local vegetables, and she really enjoyed them.
Mm.
Even she did not eat the eggs that we cooked for her. That's the time now. Then after that, she came and she left home. Then we traveled with her the next day
Oh,
to Nakuru. Yeah.
she slept at your home.
Yeah, she slept home.
Oh,
At
okay.
home.
Mm-hmm.
That's the time now I started my journey. All the people at home, they were very happy
Mm-hmm.
because they saw my behavior.
Mm-hmm.
They saw that I'm fitting to be in the convent, to be a sister.
Mm.
So from there, because I had told Sister Fran, people talk of humble beginnings. Yeah? We are unable to. I was unable to afford maybe bus fare, what.
Mm-hmm.
So I used Sister Fran's vehicle.
Okay.
She came with,
Okay.
she was driving. She took us to Nakuru,
Mm-hmm.
where she had booked hostel.
Mm.
So we had to take some courses there,
Okay.
like office management, so to add on my catering. And then from there, we almost finished 2 months there in Nakuru.
Mm-hmm.
It's when we drove to Nairobi to start
Okay.
formation.
Oh.
Even in formation, we were taking some courses, spirituality.
So like from home, the day you left home,
Yeah.
you didn't go direct to convent. You
No.
passed through school.
Yeah, hostel,
Okay.
hostel,
Okay.
Nakuru.
Oh, okay. How many were you like in that group of yours? Like you call them class, your classmates
Peer
like in
mates.
convent.
In convent
Yeah.
or in
In
Nakuru?
convent.
In
How many
convent.
were you in convent? Like your classmates?
Yes, to tell you the truth, we were 6.
Oh, you were 6.
We were 6.
Okay. Okay.
You want to know the name?
No, because I cannot even know them. But I would like to know, like, out of the
Joyce,
6
yeah.
who joined, how many are still sisters? Because yourself, you left, you have told us you are an ex-sister.
Yes.
How many out of the 6, how many are still sisters?
Oh, Jesus, come closer. We all were all out, but we left in a duration of certain years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of you, the 6 of you are out.
We are out.
Not even one is still in as a sister?
No.
Oh, wow. Wonderful. Our viewers will hear that. So now, okay, fine. After school, you said after Nakuru, like 2 months, you went to convent. So, and then take us through convent, the first day. How was it like? Now you've joined, you want to be a sister. You are here in the convent. How was it? How was your first day experience?
Tell you the truth, I said I've just landed in heaven. That was it. The meals were okay. Everything was good. The sleeping place, the bedrooms, if you see the sitting room, it was well furnished. Even the very house, good. I'm not comparing to my home, but I know even my home, we had grass-thatched houses. That's where I grew from. Now coming here, beautiful houses, bricks, blocks, everything. You see the chapel there, the eating, the food, everything was changed. I said, I'm in heaven. Thank you, Jesus. There was time for prayer. If you see books there, many Bible videos. In the chapel, there was adoration. There was prayers, morning prayers, evening prayers. Hey, I said, here is the right place for me to be.
Okay. How long did the experience of like, here is the place where I should be? How long did that experience last?
Okay. Lasted almost half a year. Yeah. Before we started, then they started showing us there what to do, what we're supposed to do. Being guided. Okay. It didn't take long. Because we were introduced, go and do this, go to this, go to teaching children catechism.
Mm-hmm.
You are given money to go and teach children. And you climb the vehicle to go to the catechism classes.
Mm-hmm.
There you get children with the ramshackle
Hungry.
clothes. Some
Mm-hmm.
are hungry, some are neck, evil like that. But still,
Mm-hmm.
here we now saw the real life. We went, started going to Mukuru. And then hata anaitwaje kwa Jenga, huko,
The
that
worst
place.
place. Yeah.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
you see the sewage is passing here, somebody's
Yeah,
cooking
sure.
mandas here, you have to eat. What? Appetite is not there.
Mm-hmm.
I said, wait. Okay, life is like this. But when you go back to the convent, it is very
Everything
good.
is good. Yeah.
Good, very nice.
Mm.
But come out to the ministry. Even that my heart of saying, I want to be tumikia watu wa Mungu. I want to serve the people of God. Hey, I said, hey. So anyway, we continue like that with the prayers and everything. They could give us musada, even shoes. They were not even like gum boots, but there were some shoes, plastic expanding. You put on that shoe with yours on it.
Mm.
Then you walk on the mud and on the sewage.
Okay. Oh, so they gave you special
Shoes.
shoes to use when you
Sister
go.
Tobin had some shoes.
Okay. Oh. Oh, so they were taking good care of you.
Yeah, they were taking good care.
Okay.
Mm.
So like
Mhm.
you can't, you are in convent, you are so comfortable, everything is just enjoyable, and then you move out of the gate of convent and then you find a different life. So what were you feeling like? Were you blaming anybody? Like, while other people living very, we can say, luxurious life, and some people are suffering, how did you manage to balance that? Because you live in a very comfortable place, and then the people outside are suffering so much.
With that one, it is true because when I also reflected on my background. It is nice, yes, but we put it in prayer. That's when we go to the chapel to pray in the evening or even in the morning, we remember them. We remember them. I remember some time back, I was just praying these petition prayers. Then I prayed for pregnant women. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
after that, to tell you the truth, sister came asking me, Ati Agnes, yeah, you are praying for pregnant women. Why? I said, surely somebody died while giving birth. So I brought it to prayer.
To prayer, yeah. Take it to the Lord in prayer.
Prayer.
That's what we're seeing.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's why they started giving me a question mark. At
Mm-hmm.
this one, maybe she's out. She's not to be here. That's where I'm sure even maybe they put it in my file, something like that.
Okay. So you are not supposed to pray for pregnant women?
I'm
Like,
not
what are
sure.
you saying here?
Yeah, that's what I found it out because I've asked outside there, life is difficult.
Mm-hmm.
And then inside the convent, it was very comfortable because
Yeah.
even you could go for medical checkups. When we want security, we were given the number of CIDs. In case of anything, we call them. That is
Okay.
security.
Mm-hmm.
Convent life was very nice. Security, food-wise, health-wise, you go for medical checkup. But now coming to the outside life, the things are difficult. That's why I'm saying we put it in prayer. So I remember the praying for a pregnant woman or women.
Yeah.
So that's why they started questioning my vocation.
Yeah. So I'm asking, like, after, what's wrong with praying for a pregnant woman?
I don't know properly.
So, like, what are you supposed to pray for in the chapel? Because if you are not praying for the needs of people, because for me, I find like it's necessary you to pray for somebody. Maybe what were you praying for this pregnant woman, to deliver safely, or?
Yeah, yes. I was praying that they may deliver safely, not to die. Because even myself, I have a problem of having being anemic.
Oh, sorry.
Low blood. So I had when they give birth, a lot of blood is poured. So that's why I said, oh God, surely may they deliver safely and go home safely. And that's from where the vocations come from. All
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
vocations
yeah,
come
yeah.
from children or from parents. Yeah.
It is true.
Mm.
What you are saying is very true. All right, Agnes. And now you've lived, how is the typical day of a nun? Like, you wake up in the morning, what do you do until evening? Yes, I've heard you saying you are going to class, but I can be sure, like, you are not going to class every day. Like, it's holiday time. How is your day? Like, what do you wake up to do? And how do you finish your day in the evening?
Okay. In the morning, we start by going to the chapel for prayers. We usually have morning prayers. That is we were using in the breviary. That's formation house, and all of them were using breviary. After that, we had they had to organize mass. We had mass every day in the chapel, or we go out to the parish where it was near. The goodness, we just drive, being driven to there for mass, or the priest comes in. Then from there, after mass, after prayers and mass, we go for breakfast. From breakfast, we are going to the ministries, and maybe to visiting in the slums, or taking food to the orphanage, and sometimes we go to school like that, or catechism. From there, lunch, you can carry your own lunch or fruits or whatever you get. Those who are remaining in the compound will rewarm the previous food for supper if it is excess, and then you just add with this macaroni or spaghetti.
Okay.
That's for lunch. Then come to evening. When you come back from your ministries, from there you come, you share something small in the ministries, what you have experienced outside there, either in the slums or catechism or visiting the orphanage. You share some stories there. Then we taking some tea, something, or watching TV. Then we go for prayers. That's around 6 there. We had a cook. We could not cook by ourselves.
Okay.
We had a cook. So we go for night prayers with the is that breviary. After that, finish night prayers, come for supper, watch some TV, or go for a meeting, or you can go do your own things. There's something like recreation.
Okay.
Then you retire to bed.
Okay.
If I can still remember, it's some years
Okay.
back.
I guess. I
Mm.
guess you can't remember everything.
Sure.
Obviously, maybe
Thank
you
you.
have forgotten some. Yeah, but it is a busy schedule.
Yeah, sure. It's
You
similar.
like you don't have time to really like relax.
Time for relax. Hey, we could go outings. We went to this like Bogoria, Hot
Okay.
Springs. We were taken somewhere. We could be driven.
Oh, so you
Saturdays,
used to go for outings.
yeah.
Okay.
It was there. That's why I told you, as if I've landed in heaven, some small heaven.
Yeah, sure. That is an enjoyable life.
Even
now-
driving, I was taken driving school.
Okay. So you know how to drive.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Many courses,
okay.
even canceling evil.
Oh, so you can drive if you get like
Yeah. In fact, my friend who remained inside there, he was behind me. She told me, Agnes, can you don't forget driving? I think borrow somebody a car and then you drive. I just said, gave her question mark. Who can give you his or her car and you just drive practicing?
no, but see, it's hard unless it's maybe your brother or sister. Yeah. Hey, you people, you enjoy life.
What?
You are making me to envy you.
Okay.
You enjoy life so much.
Inside there, I enjoyed.
Okay, that's good. It's good to hear that because some of us, we just stay from out. We don't know what is in convent. Sometimes we desire, like, I wish I was her sister. Yeah, that
Okay.
was enjoyable life, and I cherish it. Mm. Now, like,
Mm.
do you visit your families?
While in the convent.
Yeah, as a nun, do you go home to visit your family?
Okay, after profession or
I
before?
don't know, like you've gone since you went.
Uh-huh.
I've not heard you saying like you went
Visit.
home for holiday or
Mhm.
like
Sure.
how do you go
Uh,
visit your families? All they come to convent to visit you. I don't know.
okay,
Yeah.
that's nice. A good question. It's true. Yes, I'm supposed after profession, I was to. I've been in. I've, I've climbed a ladder
Mm-hmm.
mm, of professed sisters.
Mm-hmm.
But before formation, in the formation,
Mm-hmm.
we were not allowed to.
Okay.
We were not allowed.
You're not allowed to go home.
I don't remember if I went
Okay.
because I'm from a good distance,
Mm-hmm.
Busia.
You're far. You're from far. You were
Busia.
in
Then I
Nairobi
was
and home
Nairobi.
with. Okay. Uh-huh.
Mm. Until I was posted to Molo community.
Uh-huh.
That's where now my family members came to visit me in Molo.
Okay. Okay. Oh.
I remember there was a profession of some sisters, and then that congregation, the Sisters of Charity of Incarnate Word, were celebrating 25 years
Mm-hmm.
in Kenya.
Okay.
And that's why my mother, my brother, my nieces and nephews came to visit me. And then from there, some sisters are also professing.
Mm-hmm.
So I had professed.
Mm-hmm.
I was working in the office there in the
Mm-hmm.
retreat center
Oh,
as assistant manager.
I know that retreat center. You said more the Sisters of Charity.
Charity of the
It's called
Incarnate.
Ukarimu.
Yeah, Ukarimu Center.
Okay.
That's where I was working. Then they came, they were welcome, they were very happy. Oh, it was nice. That's why I'm just repeating heaven on earth.
Ah, wow.
Yeah.
And now, let me cut you short.
Sure.
And before we continue with, because you like, what if they called you like today? They said, Serene, come, Agnes, you can come and be with us again as a nun. Would you love to go?
To go back?
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh.
I would really wholeheartedly.
Okay.
I would go back.
I hope the sisters will hear and call you back.
Oh, thank you. Thanks be to God.
Yeah. So we continue. That was just by the way. So like you've told me, you don't remember yourself going home for visiting the family. You only remember them coming, but yourself you don't remember going home to visit them.
The first time I went to visit them, it was I was taken home with everything of mine.
Sure.
Ah.
The first time you went
after Sister Francisca brought me to Nairobi, and then I went through formation, after profession. That's is when I was taken with my belongings.
Wow. So now, yeah, this story of you come to the story, the real story. You've stayed here, you've enjoyed life, you're not going home, and maybe you are not bothered because life is so good.
Sure.
And then now you are going back home. So, how was that experience like? Tell us. I don't know now where you should begin from. Like, how are you prepared now? The transitioning. How are you prepared for the transitioning? Because you've been a sister and now you are going home. And why, anyway, I should ask, why did you decide now to go home, back home? Because you had come to heaven.
I did not decide by myself. I
Mm.
was decided for.
Okay.
Yeah. Because after doing all those courses, after staying in a good, nice place, I was just being told that you are going for evaluation. That evaluation, it is the sister told me that it is just to tell you areas to improve, my weaknesses, like that. So the sisters from Molo community joined the formation team of Nairobi community. So those of Molo community, they came to Nairobi communities for evaluation of Agnes. I was just told, we just want to see the areas where you have been not so good, and then for you to improve. So they came, we did the evaluation, we sat the formation team, and then Agnes, you are being asked questions.
Mm-hmm.
To tell you the truth, I was just open and open and open. I said everything that was in my heart without hiding anything. Even the community members were there. The evaluate Agnes, I just hear that she's gifted, she has humor, that she's creative, something like talented. Then after that, we all finished. I was happy. What? Come the next day, those sisters from Molo community and those of formation team of Molo community and formation team of Nairobi community, they all came to Molo community to have their own meeting again behind the curtains or behind the Guinness without anybody. After that, I don't know what they talked there. Then they those of Nairobi community, they returned to Nairobi. I heard the sister telling me, Agnes, prepare your heart. What? I said, and then I just said, yeah. I assumed as if I've not heard. Agnes, prepare your heart. Huh? And then I just said, I also took with humor. I said, oh, my heart is pumping 72 minutes per what? It's pumping
72 times per minute.
Yeah, 72 times per minute. Then people laughed. Kumbe, it was not the case that of preparing your heart, what. So she told me that the next day, Agnes, we see you are a good person, you are resourceful in the community, but we see you are struggling with obedience. Can you pursue a vocation outside the congregation? What?
Wow.
Hey, I said, now, heaven, you are gone. I started imagining going home to our small cottage house. Is it called the cottage? That's house
Let's
for
call
the
it
girls.
that way, yeah.
Cottage. That's our house. It was there. I said, okay, Grudge Touch house. I started, my mind ran home when I was still in Nairobi. Because that heaven is over now.
Yeah, sure. What?
I was told to go for counseling first. So do you what? Now they wanted I go for counseling so that they can get the information. You know, in counseling, you have to keep confidentiality. So the counselor did not tell them the information. They said that Agnes, you are closed. We were given those tests.
Psychological tests.
Sure, those ones. And then they say that even to write O, there's a way you write O, they read your handwriting. At write O, when it closes all of it, that you are closed, that you are supposed to be open like this. Today you are supposed, not all, you are supposed to be open. I don't know,
Okay.
Hey. So me, I accepted. I called another friend of mine, Father James Etiat. I told him I've been told to go home. Hey, even him, we did not even completely talking on the phone. He just hanged on and
left you
hanging there. See, we already had the phones.
Yeah. Oh,
maybe
Lord.
even because it was my group mates, we were remaining two.
Oh. By this time, 4 have already gone.
Yeah. What? Another one just went a year ago. Another one was forced to go. Another one.
So you were only 2
remaining.
Okay.
So it was my group that we said we need phones.
Okay.
You know, in the convent, when the phones came, they did not want the sisters to have phones. At where do they get money to put on the phones, airtime, what? So it was my group that really insisted.
Pushed for the phones.
Yes. That we need to have phones so that we can know how people are working at home and how they are faring. So they gave us a question mark. You, like something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So when we finished talking, I informed the other priest that I've been told to go home. I tell you the truth. Appetite got lost. That food that was cooked, that nice food, nothing. Hata si kukula, appetite finished. I said, how will I face people at home?
Sure.
And they were very happy when I joined the convent. And when the sister came home and we took photos, she was a Muzungu sister. Now they say, how will I start? What will I tell people? Hey, Wacha, going home. My mother told me she started hurrying, diarrhea. My mother diarrhea.
She will actually.
My sisters, they are just there, dull, as if I'm dead.
Actually, wow.
But some women were happy there. Hey, let her come back. She may resemble our daughters. Something like that, you know. Those who are jealous.
Now, Agnes, how was it for you yourself? Now, the people at home, you know, they don't have the experience like you can go and come back. But now, since for you, you were sick, now you are two. You've seen the four going, so maybe you've gotten used to like, after all, you can go home. So how was it for you that, like, was it difficult for you to leave now the congregation, or it was like, okay, it is time now?
What? It's not as it is time, no. As if me, I was ashamed. I said that let me be myself. I'm ashamed. What will I tell the people? As if I was awake, but now I've gone sleepy. I just felt like a tunnel come be seen. I enter inside there
and you disappear forever.
Yes, inside
Nobody
that
to
tunnel.
Ever see you again.
Yeah.
Wow, I can imagine.
How could I? Even my boyfriend, could I even go and face him? Could I even face who? The church, the sisters, maybe even the priest,
the sisters, the community. Yeah,
it was difficult.
It should
not
be
easy.
It must be a difficult experience.
Jesus.
It must be. So, like, since the time they told you, like, you go and you said they told you to do what? The day they were telling you, like, you don't have
a vocation or prepare my heart.
No, like you said, they told you, like, you are struggling with obedience.
Oh, okay.
And you go and try your life somewhere else.
Pursue a vocation outside the congregation.
Okay.
That's
now,
the one.
After they told you to pursue your life outside the congregation, since that day they told you that, how long did it take you before you left to home? Since the day they told you you needed to go and pursue your life somewhere
outside
else. Yeah. And the time you went home, how long was it?
Okay, it was not very long because I was a student in Tangaza.
Okay.
It's only that I reported home with my belongings, left there, came back. In fact, even it was not like that. I was just transferred from the convent to a rental there within Nairobi to a rental house.
Okay.
Because I was allowed to go and get a rental place and go allow, and then I took some of the things of the convent, like a bed, table, with what blankets. I took them to the rental house. Before I was taken home, I completed first the course I was doing, social worker.
So you completed first the studies, and then they took you
holidays.
Home. They took you home, the
yes,
sisters. Okay.
Sister Mary Tobin and Sister Rose Nambura.
So how was like when you reached
driver?
Home, when you reached home, I don't want to know how your journey was. I'm just eager to know, like, when you reached home, what how did they communicate to your family, like, we have brought back your daughter?
Okay. Thank you. It's just that since I was told, then I was just transferred from the convent to the rentals. The message had already reached home.
Oh, by the
So
way.
that they had not seen me
Mhm.
physically.
Yeah.
So they were eager to see me. Yani, how am I health-wise?
Yeah.
What happened? Mm.
So what
But
did
they
they tell
talked.
them? Like, what makes them bring you home?
I don't know what they told my parents because they were all in the house. Me, I was not.
You
I
didn't.
was outside. I
You
didn't.
stayed out.
I stayed out. They went inside the house and talked with my
Why did you
parents
stay
and
out,
brothers and
Agnes?
sisters. What could I hear?
You,
Hmm?
because you want to hear what are they accusing me of? Like,
I didn't want to hear that. I was just at home with my
hmm,
parents.
okay,
Mm.
fine, okay.
Mm.
Now, like, they have reached home. They are there with your family, and then now they left you at home. Or did you go back with them to Nairobi?
No?
You remained at home.
Yeah, I think I remained at home. Then coming back to Nairobi for my studies. That's the time we were in holiday. So I came on my own.
Okay.
Back
Oh,
to
so
Nairobi to the rentals.
now you are no longer a nun.
Yeah.
How did life change for you? Like, you are used to this beautiful, enjoyable, comfortable, luxurious life, and now you are on your own. How was it? How did it affect your life?
Sawa. It is okay in that the good thing I did not transfer very yani quickly to home, but I remained in the rental.
You got used by.
Uh, I kept on my studies,
Mhm.
that degree, the leadership and management, DePaul University.
Mhm.
That's where I just concentrated on the papers and on the studies.
On
It,
the
it
study.
was very packed, 18 months.
Mm.
18 months to
Okay.
get that degree of mine. So I did not dwell very much there
On.
because even they had given me some money, like
Okay.
handouts, money. I was given money. So I opened account.
Mhm.
So I had to budget my own things.
Mhm.
But my friends came. I had friends,
Mhm.
men and female.
Mhm.
What? All those.
Yeah.
I had friends who supported me. And the best thing again, we gathered ex-religious brothers and sisters and seminarians, all. We got there. We got in Nairobi. In fact, we even planned to open a group. It's only that those who are working already,
Mhm.
somebody was selling these delights, was driving.
Mhm.
So for us, I was still in the university.
Mhm.
That's why we separated. They said we contribute money
Mhm.
to draft rules,
The constitution.
constitution for the ex-religious. That's why people got.
Contributed.
They didn't contribute.
Uh-huh.
Those who had money did not contribute. They continued with their businesses.
Mhm.
Then that group was separated.
Oh,
Just
it disappeared like
it
that.
disappeared.
Okay.
So we continued, and even that's why I led myself after I finished my university after graduation.
Mhm.
That's 2010. I came to my plot here in Total,
Oh,
Mau
okay.
Summit.
Okay. Okay. That's where you live now.
That's where I am. And even that place, I'm planning to start my own congregation. I'm praying for, right now, I'm on my knees praying for followers, girls or
Mhm.
women,
Mhm.
those who are dedicated, those who want to start a congregation,
Mhm.
but they don't have any responsibility.
Mhm.
That's my aim there.
Okay.
Because even I don't want to sell that land,
Mhm.
I'm just there staying. I'm happy
Mhm.
and I'm at peace. I'm
Now,
doing my own things.
now that you talk of being in Total
Mm.
and your sisters are in Karimu,
Yeah.
it's a very short distance. Do they come to like visit you? Do they know where you are staying?
There's a day one of the sisters came and she was driving and my place, before you reach my house, my convent, it is very muddy.
Okay.
It was around April. So she called me on the road there and gave me some food stuff.
Okay.
And personal naitwaje toiletries. They had done shopping for me.
So it's like it's only one. I assume it's only that one who maybe, and she didn't get to know exactly where you are staying, but at least one has ever visited.
Yeah.
And how long? What is the span of since you left up to this the time the sister is coming to visit you? Like,
Oh, you just calculate from 2008 to 2020, 2024 April.
oh, 2008 to 2018 is 10 years. 2024 is
That is
6 years. So that is 16 years.
Yeah, that is the issue. That's
16
the
years.
mathematics. Yeah.
Wow, 16 years.
And
Okay.
even she came there, she came to visit me. I had gone to the convent. Another sister, another ex-sister, she's called Veronica Were. She told me she wants to join another congregation called Catechism Sister, Catechism something. Now they want a recommendation letter. So she sent me, she's also in Nairobi. She sent me because I'm near here. She sent me to the sisters to go and get something, to go and be written a recommendation letter
For her.
For her.
Okay.
So that I can take for her in the post office. But still, they did not write for me. They did not write for me. They told me that, hey, at the one, the formatter whom she was with, she's in Kongambo. She's in abroad.
She's abroad.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's in abroad. So that is Sister Rose Scanlan. So nothing. So just tell her like that. Nobody knows her. But herself, she knows her weakness, what she was told, but they didn't write for me.
Okay.
That is it.
Now, so there is no that attachment. Like you can't say you are related to them. Like you are one of them. You cannot associate yourself with them if they have never come for 16 years. So it's like you never stayed with these people.
I stayed with them, but those who are with me, they were Wazungus. They were Wazungus. I hear they have all gone back. And also the one who came to visit me and left on the road, she was also in abroad there, in the convent of abroad, in the US.
How long did you stay with them?
Okay. We calculate together.
Yeah,
All right,
it's okay.
calculate.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm good in math. Yeah.
202 to 208. 202.
6 years.
To 208.
Yeah, 6 years.
Because I professed on 205.
Okay.
Then 208, I was told, pursue a vocation outside the congregation.
Okay. So those are 6 years. Okay.
So the reasons, myself, I'm sickle cell. I hear there was another sister who was very, hey, I said, these sicklers, when they get malaria, when they get their malaria, their medicine is very unique. You don't want to prepare graveyard here now. It is too early for us. Why?
Okay.
It also contributed. Another one, as I was told to go and learn English in the Marist Center. Then I said, me, I passed the English in Form 4. So I just wanted to update in the language center. They did not, they saw that as disobedience.
For sure, Agnes, that was disobedience. As much as I know, I don't know your lifestyle, but as much as I know, that was disobedience because let me take you to the home environment. Your father, like it is even written in the Bible, they say this father who had 2 sons and told them to go to work in the farm. And then one says, I will go. And then this other one says, I will not go. But later, this who said I will not go is the one who went. So for me, taking you back to the home environment, your father tells you, like, let me use your mother because your father tells you, no, your mother.
Sawa.
Your
It's
mother
okay.
tells you, Agnes, you cook potatoes for lunch. And then you decide, I'm cooking ugali. What is that?
So that goes with priority. Or,
Which priority now here?
hmm?
What are you prioritizing? Because in any case, your mother knows better why she's telling you to cook potatoes for lunch and not ugali. Why are you disobeying her? Why are you prioritizing? Like, for you, what is the priority like between ugali and potatoes? What are you prioritizing?
So to tell you the truth, in Africa or in Kenya, when you cook for somebody, maybe rice, potatoes, and what, they will tell you, I've not eaten lunch. I've not eaten.
It's all right.
Until you cook ugali.
It's all right, Agnes.
Yes.
This is when you cook for somebody, but it's your mother who has given you the order to cook. Let's say
Potatoes.
you are the only two of you, your mother and yourself, and she has told you cook potatoes for lunch, and you go ahead and disobey her and you cook ugali. Yeah, but anyway, I'm not saying like I'm not justifying them, but I'm just saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And another thing I wanted to ask you is like, do you like when you left the congregation, you came out now, like, okay, you left, you told me you left, you went to school. Now, after school, like when you came to live at your place, what was, I know I would imagine that there was a culture shock. What was your culture shock?
What? The culture shock. First of all, when I was taken to the rental, I had to write another letter telling, is it a letter? To call Sister Mary Tobe. Hey, I'm lonely here. Jam. You tell you the truth.
You are lonely.
That's what I told her. Show me, Agnes, just be like that. You will become used to. Oh. Because all the TV and the what. Hey, it was not very much at a culture shock. Sure, it was something like loneliness. Okay. I was loneliness, as if like empty, as if I'm in a Kwatangi, naitwaje?
Yeah, Kwatangi.
In
it's okay.
They will understand. Kwatangi, where nobody man. It was in a house, but it was a darkness. All darkness. Atakama, even if there was light,
you don't
it was
see
all
the light.
darkness. I said, where am I? What am I doing here? And why am I here? And where I was I? Hey, but prayers held me.
Yeah.
As if I was torn in pieces.
And now you approach together slowly until you became whole.
Bounded.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
You were bound by the
Jesus
prayers.
But still, I never stopped going to church, or I never changed any church. I continued just going to church. That my mood of prayer was there as I joined the convent, that I want to be in the house of the Lord all the time, serving the people of God.
There is this song you can sing for me. Maybe you are a good singer. Yeah. There is a song about I want to stay in the house of the Lord forever. Are you a good singer anyway?
I'm a singer. In fact, I sing alto.
There is that song. I'm not a singer. I cannot even open my mouth.
Just to say,
I want to dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Oh, if the words are there.
A song, there is a song. But it's okay.
In English?
Yeah, it was in English. It is in English. It was like it went. It is in English. Yeah. I want to dwell in the house of the Lord forever. But it is all right.
Sing,
Don't mind about it.
sing a new
What else should I ask
song
Agnes?
unto the Lord. Let your song be sung in mountains high. Sing a new song unto the Lord.
Let
Let your song be sung from mountains high. Sing a new song unto the Lord. Let your song be sung.
Hallelujah.
Yahweh's people
Oh,
dance for joy. Oh, come before the Lord.
And let your
Your
trumpet
trumpet
sound.
sound, and let your song be heard. Sing a new song unto the Lord. Let your song be heard from mountains high. Sing a new song unto the Lord, singing hallelujah.
Thank you. Yes, thank you
Welcome.
so much. Thank you.
Welcome.
Now, I don't know what else I should ask you. I think I've gotten a lot from you, and maybe you can tell us something you would like our viewers to know about the convent life, because I think I've exhausted mine.
Convent life.
Yeah.
It's just about this, the issue. Okay, let me list for you these things that made me come out. I was one day being a sickle cell, disobedience, going to drive to town without getting permission to on there.
Disobedience.
Getting permit to work on the Langata Women's Prison from the headquarters of police in town. I drove that. That is obedience. I refused to go for spirituality in Chemi Chemi. Again,
You
another
were
one.
really disobedient. I can agree.
The person who was teaching us keyboard went and reported me to the formatter that the fingers don't want to touch the keys on the keyboard, that the fingers are afraid. That was counted disobedience. Another one, I was told to go for counseling, and then they get information from the counselor.
You didn't go?
I went, but
Okay.
they wanted me to take a long time there. I shortened it. That was counted disobedience. Anyway, I'm sorry. I forgave them. I've forgiven everybody. I'm still prayerful as I was, as I
Very
want.
good. Very
I went to
good.
the convent. I also still beg for forgiveness. But in case the chance comes, an opportunity comes, I'm really ready to go back to that congregation to continue with my vocation there. Even though where I am now, I want to start my own congregation. I'm on my knees. And still, I also need benefactors, benefactresses, well-wishers to support me in my being foundress. My congregation is called Serene Sisters of the Creative Christ.
Okay.
Kenya.
Thank you so much, Serene. Thank you. Thank you. We really appreciate with our viewers for sharing with us your experience and your life as a nun. I know it's not easy, but we thank you so much.
Yeah.
And we continue praying for you. Our viewers will continue praying for Agnes. She was Sister Agnes, now she's Agnes. So we continue praying for her. You have heard her life story. May God bless you.
Thank you. Likewise.
Thank you.
God is good.